Welcome to Thrift Store Playhouse. We stage dramatic readings of the back covers of teen books and romance novels we find at thrift stores. Join us, will you, in a dank basement beneath a loud cafe. These are bad. It's called The Rancher Wore Suits by Rita Herron, or Herron. There's no accent, so I'm assuming it's Herron. But it's a Trading Places, which I guess is one of the series. Dr. Dex Montgomery was all business, and Ty Cooper had to remember that if he wanted people to believe he was his identical twin brother. But when the rugged rancher met sophisticated Dr. Jessica Stovall, mixing business and pleasure seemed like the perfect plan. Unfortunately, he wasn't the man she thought he was. Jessica usually needed a blow poop. Wow. Blow porch. I don't want to imagine what that is.
For a second, I thought you said blow poop, and I was very concerned.
It's like the weirdest ocarina ever.
Oh, God.
I'm going to play the Zelda theme.
This doesn't work, and also I have sepsis.
I need to drink more water. I didn't have to wipe after playing the song. Oh, anyway, Jessica usually needed a blowtorch to blast through Dex's icy demeanor. But when his sexy gaze and charming smile suddenly focused on Jessica, she was the one feeling hot and bothered. Getting involved with a sinfully handsome and wealthy doctor would be all wrong. But why did it feel so right? And why did Dex act as if he had something to hide? Trading Places. They never knew the other existed. Then a fateful encounter gives identical twin brothers the chance to take a walk in the other's shoes. There was a remote farm, and I can't do that.
I can do that.
We know.
Okay. This right.
Okay. Yes. All right. Yes. We know of a remote farm in Lincolnshire where Mrs. Buckley lives. Every July, peas grow there. Do you really mean that?
Yes, I'd say about half a second. I mean, I don't really think that's working. I mean, we're coming in and you're seeing, the peas with the snow. I thought, great dish of peas.
I don't know the full thing. I mean, that's about...
And then it's just like, no, we want you to put Orson.
Yeah.
We
Yes.
want you to put emphasis on in, so it's in July.
Why? That doesn't make any sense. Sorry. There's no known way of using a word in and emphasizing it. Get me a jury and show me how you can do that, and I'll go down on you.
Well, let's go to another one. It's about fish sticks.
Coming in great shows. It's very unpleasant. Crisp. Oh, that's very unpleasant to say.
These are things that are only right because they're grammatical.
Yes, only grammar. You don't know what I'm up against. Take crumb out. Good.
No, don't apologize for his mistake. He's the idiot.
I need to listen. I only know the Maurice LaMarche summation.
It's like frozen peas.
Yeah, his is like very shortened.
Because he's had to do it like for 3 different characters that
Yeah.
are just still doing that basic quote.
Here under protest is beef burgers.
It was a Parmesan wine commercial.
French champagne.
He's sitting back like this, and this will really work into the wide lens. He goes, the French. Have always been. And then he leans forward. It's like, have always been noted for the champagne. We know a California champagne called Parmesan, inspired by a great French excellence. It's fermented in the bottle, and like the best French champagne, it's vintage dated. And he's looking at the lobster on the table. He's like, we've both been broiled, my friend. You by the chef, and I by the studio system. Someone did this parody, and it was like what continued after those takes. And he's like leaning out of frame. The French. Let's see if I can try Parmesan reading the synopsis for the Harlequin super romance novel from 2000.
Go for it.
Cowboy Come Home. He's the sexy cowboy kind who'll break your heart when he
calls you up to tell you he's married someone else. And she knows because that's exactly what Jake did to her 16 years ago, giving her no choice but to marry Jake's best friend.
It's pretty horrible.
Yeah, man. We'll shelve that one.
Okay.
Thank you.
This one is very special.
Yes. I'd say this is the book that kind of spawned the idea for this. Welcome back to a very special episode of Thrift Store Playhouse. Okay, so this is a Scholastic book. Let's see, when was it? Oh, hey, it's got a library card.
Whoa.
Who checked this out? Nobody ever.
No.
Oh, hey.
Be a pony pal.
I will.
want to be a pony pal.
This is called Too Many Ponies by Jean Betancourt. This is part of the Pony Pals series. And on the very last page, you can be a pony pal. And how to be a pony pal? Well, you send in this page and you buy more of their books, which seems pretty straightforward.
I thought it would be like, showing up at meetings and like being a trusted friend. And...
No, it just seems to be that you buy more of their books and then you become a pony pal.
So do you get to be in the book?
I mean, you do have to put your first and last name in there, so I'm assuming that in that way you'd be entered into a drawing for that.
And at some point someone would betray you and they'd write a book about it.
Yes.
Pam Crandall has a great new job. She's helping to school 2 new ponies, but she must work long hours. Pam worries that her pony, Lightning, doesn't understand why Pam is spending so much time with other ponies. Her pony pals, Lulu and Anna, are getting mad that Pam is too busy for trail rides with them. Will Pam have to stop being a pony pal?
It's the highest stakes for the lowest rewards.
I like the portrait of the pony, which we determined is actually a horse.
It's true. We talked to somebody earlier, and we told her about what we were going to do, and...
What, that's not a pony, that's a horse?
Is it?
Yes.
Which one?
That is definitely a horse, although its head is kind of small. That is definitely a horse. That might be a pony, but
Horse with
I
a
don't
small
know.
head.
So...
I'll put that clip in there.
Yeah. Oh, man.
What other gems we got in this thing?
Okay, well, we've got a Dear Reader at the end. Dear Reader, I'm having a lot of fun researching and writing books about the Pony Pals. I've met many interesting kids and adults who love ponies, and I've visited some wonderful ponies at homes, farms, and riding schools. Before writing Pony Pals, I wrote 14 novels for children and young adults. 4 of these were honored by Children's Choice Awards. I live in Sharon, Connecticut with my husband Lee and our dog Willie. Our daughter is all grown up and has her own apartment in New York City. Besides writing novels, I like to draw, paint, garden, and swim. I didn't have a pony when I was growing up, but I have always loved them and dreamt about riding. Now I take riding lessons on a horse named Saz. Which is a weird name for a horse.
That is a weird. It sounds like a
S-A-Z.
like it's a medicine commercial. If you or anyone you know suffers from SAS, please do not take this medication.
Yeah, I'm Jean Betancourt, your horse has a weird name. I like reading and writing about ponies as much as I do riding, which proves to me that you don't have to ride a pony to love them, and you certainly don't need a pony to be a pony pal. I think that's words we can all live by. Yeah. Let's do a little bit of a maybe a palate cleanse after.
Yeah, there are some really heavy things here.
Yeah. So this is the Best Friends series. This is number 4 in the Best Friends series, called "If Wishes Were Horses" by Maggie Dana. I'm gonna try for mid-90s like Disney trailer.
Carrie wants a horse of her own more than anything in the world, but the scrawny bag of bones she rescues is hardly the horse of her dreams. Still, Carrie dreams that one day her scrawny horse will be a champion, and together they'll win blue ribbons and beat the spiteful Whitney Myers once and for all. Can Carrie do it? Even her best friend, Holly, doesn't think so, especially since Whitney has vowed to get Carrie's horse kicked out of the stables. But Carrie knows that sometimes wishes do come true.